The Kenyan government has published its annual finance bill this Saturday. It wants to raise an additional 2.2 billion euros in taxes in the financial year that starts in July. The tax hikes are part of a series of financial measures introduced by President William Ruto to fund its extensive infrastructure and social programs. Our Kenya correspondent Olivia Bizot has more.
The 2024 finance bill is out and Kenyans are not happy. Kenyan President William Ruto's administration wants to increase existing taxes and introduce new ones. That means that the cost of basic commodities like bread will climb and that the cost of airtime, mobile money transfers and data will increase by 15 to 20%. The move has generated sharp criticism from politicians, human rights activists and economists.
Debt to GDP levels have almost doubled over the last 10 years. So it tells you governments are now really falling over themselves to try and get every single coin. The problem is if you don't do that in a strategic way, if you just end up really looking for the easy fixes, the easy everyday goods, it looks easy on paper, but in economics we have what we call the Laffer curve that says, yes, you can add consumption taxes, yes, you can raise revenue in the short term, but what really happens in the long term is people find cheaper substitutes.
The planned taxes will be discussed in Parliament in June before potentially turning into law. If that process goes ahead, the opposition has said it will organise mass protests across the country, similar to the ones that it organised last year. After the government announced its 2023 finance bill, thousands of Kenyans took to the streets across Kenya, but those demonstrations quickly turned violent. Around 30 people were killed in the 5 months of protests.